Diamonds in the rough. NFL Draft Diamonds. Time to shine.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Williams with Draft Diamonds, and today I have with me Will Warner, who is a safety out of Drake. How you doing, man?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm doing well. To talk to the viewers just a little bit about your overall career.
Yeah. So I'm from kind of smaller town, Iowa. I go to Drake here in Des Moines. So not too far of a distance. Started in high school kind of playing receiver, playing defensive back. I also kicked a lot, which that kind of shows my soccer background. I was a big soccer player growing up, also played a lot of basketball. Soccer kind of helped me with my vision wise, just kind of being able to see the field. Basketball kind of did the same thing. That's kind of where my career from high school into college football is kind of really seen kind of the biggest steps, where just being able to have that vision, just being able to kind of see the field. I feel like that's helped me a lot. Playing safety, especially deep safety, here at Drake, I've had a pretty good career. I was a first team All-American my junior year, redshirt junior year. And then also I've been first team all conference for the last 2 years. I ended up lead in that all-American season. I ended up being second in the nation in interceptions, led the nation in interception return yards. And then there were some other things. With defense, I also play a lot of special teams. With that includes just kind of being on kickoff team, kind of the safety on that, being on punt. Punt's actually been kind of fun. I've actually ran two fake punts. I housed one kind of that All-American year, and then last year I actually had one for about 70 yards. So it's just been kind of fun just to kind of be versatile with a lot of that stuff, and just kind of play wherever they need me.
Cool. I mean, it sounds like I could use you almost anywhere. I mean, I don't know, maybe I don't know. See if you could be like a punter or a kicker. That'd be fun.
That's the funny thing, because when I did kick, I actually did field goals with my right foot, and I did kickoffs with my left.
That's interesting. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever seen a person that can do that. That's pretty nice. Will, tell me a little bit. Maybe what's like the best part about your game?
Kind of went into it a little bit there. My vision has always been there. And then also with my receiver background from high school, and even I coming into college and being recruited by other teams, I was looked at as a receiver as well. But kind of playing this role as safety, I have a very good tendency to go up for the ball. I know how to go up for the ball. I do have bigger size, kind of even height-wise. And my hands are definitely there. I mean, I'm also used on the hands team. I'm definitely put into spots where they kind of know I can get my hands on the ball and want me to get the hands on the ball. So, and then also with that, I'm with my vision, even kind of going back to that, playing safety, I do have to know pretty much every role in front of me, so that I can get people in the right positions. I have always been kind of a vocal leader as well. So that's kind of helped me kind of play my part as well as I need to, just kind of being back there and seeing things and making sure I'm being vocal and letting the people in front of me know if they're doing something right, if we need to talk about something, do something another way. So just kind of being flexible, being able to go get the ball, and then just kind of my leadership skills.
Gotcha. And you were talking to me about the fact that you're mostly single high safety. I mean, obviously when it's short yardage, you're up close a little bit.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I realize as a person who really sees like all of the field, I mean, you've got to be spending a lot of time in the film room, sort of understanding your opponent. So talk to me just a little bit about that, and maybe how it's changed a little bit over the years from you being in high school, and maybe what really sticks out to you now, being a veteran.
Yeah, I mean, definitely kind of starting off in high school. I mean, we'd watch pretty much team film, and we would kind of catch a few things here and there. Where now going to college, early on as a freshman, again, you're kind of more just watching team film, just because you're not out there yourself as much. So you don't really see yourself kind of do certain tendencies or kind of what you really have to look at. But then when you actually start getting playing time, I mean, my sophomore year, I really started kind of watching more film, and our coaches have done a great job. They've made a lot of cut-ups for us on specific players, specific plays, and just kind of even on ourselves, just what things we need to work on and whatnot. So I've definitely seen it progress, even to now, where I'll probably watch just cut-ups of one player, one receiver on certain downs where he likes to run this route this way, or he likes to get up here and this how he goes up for the ball here. Watching certain cut-ups of the quarterback where he likes to throw the ball, who his number one receiver is, stuff like that. So it's definitely a lot more in-depth, just kind of film study, and just kind of really trying to find even a weakness or a point that you can exploit on the other team, because that's kind of the biggest thing, is just trying to find stuff from that film that you can take advantage of in the game and help you win the game.
So, I mean, what you bring to the table, I feel is, really neat as a player. And I say that because, just even going back to like your soccer days, and, the fact that you're able to really just move around. And, I mean, you're just used to seeing the field, running to and fro. I mean, obviously your agility's there. I know it sounds silly, but it makes me feel a little bit about like Chad Ochocinco, and like how he at times was able to go out there and kick a few field goals, extra points. I mean, that would just be fun, just to see you out there doing that. But hey, Will, maybe one, two questions, just to kind of finish up here. And it's really just it's what I ask everybody. It's the why question. Talk to me about your why. Why do you play football, and why should a team draft you, sign you, give you millions of dollars? So
Yeah.
Kind of twofold question there. Tell me what you got.
Just to start that off, just the why football. There's not another team sport that you got 100 plus guys just out there all kind of competing for the same thing. I've always been a big competitor. I love the sport. I love kind of even the physicality of it. There's also not many other sports that you can really be as physical as you can in football. And then again, like there's so many different roles within football that you can either play yourself, or you can also have all this huge group of guys that all just kind of have their own unique skill set, and they all come together to try to just win the game. So I love that part of football. The why teams should draft me, kind of as I mentioned before, just my versatility. I've played a lot of special teams. I know those roles. I have good hands. So that also will help me kind of really be versatile in certain positions. As you said, I do like to run around a lot. I do have the that will also help me out. And just kind of my vision, just being able to see certain things on the field, whether that's on the defensive side, whether that's on special teams, just being able to kind of read people and kind of see what their tendencies are and kind of try to exploit those. So that's kind of just the biggest points I would say.
Gotcha. And, obviously with your, background, I mean, I feel like you're not going to be as winded as a lot of people. So, I mean, certainly, you're able to go out there and, play, all downs, all quarters, even all facets of the game if they want to put you out there at receiver. I mean,
yeah, definitely.
Weirder things have happened. So, I mean, we'll see what happens, with you, at the next level. I mean, who knows? I mean,
yeah,
who knows where you're going to end up? They might end up having you out there at kicker for all I know. But, hey, yeah, silly things happen. But hey, Will, it's been nice talking with you. So I have you 6'2", maybe 6'3", 200 pounds. So obviously a decent size defensive back. And again, you were an All-American in 2018, having 8 interceptions that year, which was just awesome. 2-time, first team defense for your conference. Definitely have a lot of things going for you. Great special teams player. So thanks again for your time. and best of luck to you moving forward.
Yeah, thanks for having me.